The young Sheldon universe is expanding, and with it, fan theories are running wild. After reports surface that George Sr. might make an appearance in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, fans wasted no time crafting hilarious, dramatic, and sometimes downright absurd theories about how this could happen. Given that George Cooper Sr.'s fate was sealed in The Big Bang Theory, his return has left fans in stitches, joking that he's either been resurrected, time traveled, or pulled off the greatest respawn in TV history. The legend of George Sr. lives on. For years, fans of The Big Bang Theory were conditioned to believe that Sheldon's father, George Sr., met his untimely end before Sheldon went off to Caltech. Sheldon recounted stories of his father's flaws, his infidelity, and his passing, painting a picture of a deeply flawed man. However, young Sheldon took a different approach, portraying George Sr. as a loving, if imperfect, father who tried his best to navigate the chaos of raising a genius son while keeping his family together. Now, with the upcoming Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the announcement that George Sr. will somehow be involved has sent the fan base into a frenzy. How will he return? What loophole will the showrunners exploit? The internet, as always, did not disappoint. Theory number 1. The respawn theory. The most viral reaction. Bro respawn. Fans, especially those who love video game culture, immediately compared George Sr.'s reappearance to a character respawning after being defeated in battle. George Sr. got that extra life power-up, one user quipped on Reddit. If he comes back glowing blue and transparent like a Star Wars Force ghost, I will lose my mind, another joked. The humor didn't stop there. Fans even started making video edits of George Sr. emerging from a respawn station, like he had just been revived in Call of Duty. Theory number 2, the time travel paradox. Some fans took a more sci-fi approach, theorizing that Sheldon himself, obsessed with theoretical physics, somehow tampered with the space-time continuum. Imagine a 50-year-old Sheldon builds a time machine and goes back to make sure his parents stay together. Boom, George Sr. is back, one fan posted. Another added, Sheldon made a time-traveling chalkboard equation so complicated that even the Rick and Morty writers would be impressed. While time travel might not be the most young Sheldon-esque storytelling device, it hasn't stopped fans from speculating. Theory number 3, the multiverse crossover. With superhero movies normalizing the idea of alternate universes, fans were quick to suggest that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage could introduce a multiverse element. We're getting George Sr. from Earth 2, where he never died, but Sheldon never became a physicist and instead works at a gas station, one tweet suggested. Some even proposed a full-on crossover with The Flash or Loki, where George Sr. is a variant from another dimension. If Marvel and DC can do it, why not young Sheldon? Theory number 4, the long-lost twin brother. A more grounded, but still ridiculous fan theory involves George Sr. having an identical twin brother who has been in hiding all these years. Plot twist, it turns out George Sr. had a secret twin brother named Jorge Cooper Sr., who's been living in Mexico this whole time, one fan posted. Jorge shows up at Georgie's wedding to reveal that he has been watching over the family from afar, another chimed in. This theory gained surprising traction, with fans even brainstorming personality differences. Maybe Jorge is a free-spirited cowboy, or perhaps he's a refined intellectual who took a very different path in life. Theory number 5, the classic flashback episode. Of course, the most logical explanation, but the least fun for fans with wild imaginations, is that George Sr. will appear in flashbacks. Y'all are out here making Doctor Strange theories, but but it's probably just going to be a flashback, one pragmatic Redditor commented. Flashbacks would make perfect sense, especially if Georgie is reminiscing about his father during a major life event. Given young Sheldon's heartfelt storytelling, a flashback could serve as a powerful emotional moment. Theory number 6, the fake-out dream sequence. Another classic TV trope? The dream sequence. Some fans believe that Georgie, nervous about his wedding, might dream about a heart-to-heart with his father. Imagine Georgie stressing out about marriage, then boom, George Sr. appears in his dream like Mufasa in The Lion King, one fan suggested. "Remember who you are, Georgie," another added, quoting the iconic Mufasa line. If executed well, a dream sequence could provide a touching moment while keeping continuity intact. Theory number 7, the he faked his death conspiracy. And then there's the truly unhinged theory. What if George Sr. never actually died? Guys, hear me out. What if George Sr. was part of a witness protection program and had to fake his death? One fan speculated. Another took it even further. He's been working undercover this whole time, and Georgie's wedding is the perfect moment to finally reveal himself. Would young Sheldon dare take such a bold twist? Probably not. But the internet loves a good conspiracy theory. Fan reactions, memes, jokes, and chaos. As expected, the internet has exploded with memes. Popular formats include screenshots of George Sr. with the caption "Me, pretending I was never gone." The classic Undertaker wrestling meme showing George Sr. sitting up from the grave. Edits of George Sr. wearing the Infinity Gauntlet, caption, "I am inevitable." The comments on social media have been just as entertaining. If George Sr. comes back riding a white horse like Gandalf, I'm done. This man has better plot armor than Superman. Next thing you know, we'll find out Meemaw is actually a spy. What will actually happen? While the actual explanation will likely be far more straightforward, it's clear that fans are having a blast theorizing about George Sr.'s return. Whether it's a flashback, a dream sequence, or something more unexpected, his presence in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is already generating massive hype. One thing's for sure, no matter how the writers decide to bring him back, the internet will be watching, laughing, and probably memeing it into oblivion. Until then, fans will continue to ask, did George Sr. really die, or did he just respawn?